Hello, hello. We're going to do a little definition of the day today. I actually have 3 definitions of the day for today. And this one, I'm just gonna do a special shout out, a special dedication. Let me think. I think this time I'm gonna pick Paramount Plus to dedicate this one to. Okay. So my first definition is ethics. Moral principles that govern a person's behavior or the conducting of an activity. My second one is a moral obligation, which is a requirement to pursue what we believe is right and act accordingly. My third one is slander via taking something out of context, which means taking words out of context to intentionally defame or harm someone's reputation and should be considered libel or slander. I have a couple clips that I want to show you. Please stay till the end. I don't believe they're going to find him alive. I don't think he just upped and walked away. That's not at all what I'm reading in this. I do believe that either James told someone where Dylan is. If he didn't specifically tell someone, then there's someone around or in James's life that could easily put the pieces together and figure out where Dylan is if they just thought about it deeply enough. And if that is you, I implore you to do that. If you are someone who knows James Brenner and you think, I wonder if he could have used this location, you're probably right and you should say something. Are the police close to being able to connect James Brenner to this case in like a solid way that would hold up in court? 8 of Wands. So they're moving, they're making progress, but not quite there yet. So it seems to me like police are waiting to find essentially a body. It's one of those situations where they don't want to charge the case and then have it fall apart from charging it too early because they're not able to find the body yet. I do feel like, I know people are frustrated that an arrest has not been made. I do feel like they have enough information, but not enough proof. So I do think that they're moving along with purpose, trying to gather more information. Like specifically, it's not just that they're looking for any information, it's like they're looking for specific information that will match what they feel about James Brenner. But I don't think they have everything yet. And it's likely that they're trying to find that body to rule out the possibility that he just ran away or went away, which is not what happened. But they're trying to cross their T's and dot their I's, I believe.
James Brenner, the man who was squatting on property near Dylan's farm out in Lucin, Utah, was charged today with murder, aggravated murder, and desecration of a body. Both of those are felonies in the state of Utah, where he has been in the Box Elder County Jail for quite some time, since the summertime. And officials officially charged him with aggravated murder today.
If it walks like a duck and quacks like a duck, it's a duck. So we're looking at James Brenner being a fit for this situation, being a fit for this perpetrator role. This card is essentially saying that's likely who we're meant to be looking at. He ended up at that trailer with another person, likely this James Brenner, who, in my opinion, entertainment purposes only, I believe that Dylan ended up in that trailer with James Brenner. He had asked Dylan for something that Dylan was not able to provide for him, and, had no responsibility to anyway. Dylan said, no, can't help you. Then realized the danger that was coming from the other person's energy. Changed, I can't help you to, well, I can't help you in that way, but I can help you in this way. That person said, okay, but you're doing it right now. Started with intimidating him, but then pulled back from intimidating him after realizing I need to get him somewhere else other than here where I have more control of the situation. So started playing nice again to get Dylan to go with them somewhere. And then once they got back on the road, Dylan realized again, okay, I'm probably still in trouble. Maybe they had his phone. The phone did ping like at the trailer and then back up at Brennan's and then back up down at the back and forth. I do believe that that's because Dylan was with Brenner against his will.
Something about Dylan's case has fanned this fire of people just wanting to create stories. And there has been some wild stuff thrown around out there.
So this is Dylan. And he was 19 years old when he went missing.
I am a spiritualist reverend. I'm a psychic medium.
This was something that was kind of trending, and it was becoming this community online of people that were developing theories based off of visions that they either had or claimed to have had.
So today we're going to try to contact Dylan Rouse because it's his birthday.
Is Dylan in his physical body?
You've got a handsome young man who's a farmer in the middle of nowhere, and suddenly he just vanishes.
I think that Dylan tried to run away.
Dylan Rouse killed.
And I think the mystery of the case has so many people wondering what in the world happened here.
It says that when the family went to the barn that they found his boots 100 yards south of the barn. It's the story of the boots. I think that Dylan tried to run away. I think it's like he recognized either he left with the person and came back or didn't. It's something, but he recognized that even his second option wasn't going to be good enough for this person, and he tried to get away. Even the wheel, it's like he tried to run and was not able. What was happening at that time when the boots got blackmail? I'm telling you, it was not necessarily blackmail, but I'm talking about the bag of money here. It was someone trying to get something from Dylan, and Dylan unable or unwilling to provide that for them. It had to be someone that Dylan knew previously, because it's someone that was presenting one way and then it was like a light switch. This person just completely flipped who they were and became this like dangerous individual in that moment. Killer had an argument or disagreement with the victim. So Dylan offers a second option. Hey, I'm sorry, I can't help you with this, but I can do this for you. I can help you with this. The person plays friendly and either gets him to leave, or maybe they're going to leave. Maybe they don't leave, but they are going to leave. And that's when Dylan tries to get away. It may not have been, I'm not saying necessarily that his boots were left there as he was trying to run away. They were placed back there, but it's almost like the person is kind of subconsciously recreating, like he tried to run and made me do this, essentially, like with the person's actions of putting the boots back there. Because the boots, I believe, were put back with the key fob, or maybe not put back with. There was items missing that showed back up after the family had gone to check on that other tip. So maybe it wasn't that they went somewhere and left. It could have been that, like, he offered him a different option, was making it seem like they're walking to the car together to leave, and then at that point is when something happened. Because it was like the other person felt like they were losing control of the situation and had to get that control of the situation back. So not only did I name the correct suspect and the correct time frame in where the police were on their investigation and where they'd be coming up upon an arrest, saying that they're looking for specific stuff, which they were because this man was in jail, so they were looking for specific things, which is what they found in the cell phone, because they didn't find the body, but they found the cell phone, which proved the death. So, like I said, the right man was arrested, the man that I said, and in the time frame that I said. However, you took it out of such context to prove your theory about craziness and made it look like I said Dylan ran away, when you and I both know, and now everyone else does too, that that's not what I said. And you completely took that out of context to slander not only me, but just people in general who really are out there trying to help other people, believe it or not. Moral obligation, you might not believe in them, but we do. That's why I'm holding you accountable for this, because I believe in ethics. Like, you watched that whole video and you looked for the one part that you could clip out that would make it look like I said the complete opposite of what I was actually saying, and then didn't credit my channel so that people could find it. One more time. Ethics. Moral principles that govern a person's behavior or the conducting of an activity.